We told you you would not be recognized. You are not invited here for testimony, sir. You are being disruptive. Would you behave this way in a courtroom? No, because the judge would put you in jail. I can't do that today, but I can have you escorted from the premises. So I would say, sir, sit quietly and don't say another word. I said sit quietly.
In this heated Senate Homeland Security Committee moment, Senator Rand Paul, Republican Kentucky, firmly shuts down what he sees as disruptive behavior from one of Dr. Anthony Fauci's attorneys. The lawyer apparently refuses to stay in the designated seating area behind the witness table and keeps interjecting, prompting Paul to repeatedly declare him not recognized by the committee. Paul's tone is sharp and procedural. He warns the attorney that he's not there to testify, compares the disruption to courtroom contempt, and eventually calls security to remove him. He emphasizes that Fauci has plenty of other lawyers available to advise him quietly, but the committee won't tolerate grandstanding or interruptions during testimony.
You're not recognized. If you are unruly, you will be removed from the proceeding. You are not recognized, and you are not recognized, sir. Sir, you are not recognized. You are not recognized. Security, we'll hold off. But you will respect these proceedings. You were told not to sit at the table. You insist on sitting at the table. And we told you would not be recognized. You are not invited here for testimony, sir. You are being disruptive. Would you behave this way in a courtroom? No, because the judge would put you in jail. I can't do that today, but I can have you escorted from the premises. So I would say, sir, sit quietly and don't say another word. I said, sit quietly, you are not recognized. Another word and you're gone.
Key takeaways in 30 seconds. Rules matter. Congressional hearings have strict decorum. Witnesses get counsel, but lawyers don't get to hijack the floor or ignore seating instructions. Rand Paul style, direct, no nonsense, and willing to enforce boundaries. Classic Paul when he senses gamesmanship. Context: this is part of ongoing scrutiny of Fauci's COVID-era decisions. The clip captures the procedural friction that often arises in high-profile, politically charged hearings. The short video, under 3 minutes, is classic cable news breaking fodder, dramatic, partisan catnip that highlights tension without showing the full substance of the testimony. It plays well for audiences frustrated with Fauci, portraying the moment as accountability in action. Critics on the other side likely see it as performative grandstanding or intimidation of legal counsel. Overall, it's a microcosm of Washington theater, rules, egos, and lingering pandemic-era resentments colliding in real time. Rand Paul scores the procedural win here, and the clip spreads because confrontation always travels faster than calm deliberation.
So, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to hear what the attorney has to say.
He is not recognized by the committee or the chair. If he speaks again, he will be removed from the room. This testimony is from Anthony Fauci. This is not a game with his lawyers. He can advise, his lawyers can give him advice. He's got a half dozen here. They're all allowed to talk to him.
Yes.
All right? Yeah. But the attorneys are not recognized. In fact, the attorney was told not to sit at the table, and he's not obeying that recommendation. There's a row behind you, sir. That's where you were told to sit, and you're not. And now you're disrupting the proceedings. And so, look, this is the way Anthony Fauci wants to be remembered. For a lawyer not listening to the rules. That's the way you want to be remembered, and that's what you're going to do. You are not recognized, sir. Security, please remove him from the room. I just go into your... Let the record state that Dr. Fauci will still have the advice of the other half a dozen attorneys that he brought along today. Senator Peters.